Zazzy on YouTube wants to know, what does a landlord do if a tenant refuses to execute the TPA exemption required for single-family homeowners and condo owners? Hi, my name is Rob Wells. I'm the Landlord Warrior on TikTok. We answer your landlord-tenant questions regarding evictions in California. Now, Zazzy, good news for you is under the Tenants Protection Act, there is an exemption for landlords where if a tenant refuses to execute the necessary disclosure we talked about under Civil Code 1946.2 subdivision E8, the dubbed, I call it the single family homeowners exemption, or separate but alienable exemption in legalese. The TPA allows a landlord to terminate a tenancy for just cause if the tenant refuses to execute that addendum. It's because the TPA states that adding this addendum to the lease agreement where it's not in the lease is deemed, for all intents and purposes, not a change in terms of tenancy. So there is an exemption in the TPA where if a tenant refuses to execute like a new lease, like let's say you did a 1-year lease and the landlord wanted to do another year, the TPA allows the landlord to renew on same or similar terms as long as those terms are lawful, basically. In this case, since the disclosure is required by law, your tenant's refusal to execute it, I think you said 3 different times over a 3-month period, is probably going to amount to just cause. Now, always, you got to check your local listings. You may have additional restrictions in your area. It's always good to see a competent landlord attorney to go over whether or not your termination of tenancy is going to be lawful or what else you need to do. Till next time, folks, again, we'll talk to you then. If you got questions like this, please like, share, and subscribe. And just put your questions in the comments. I'll try to answer them, okay? Landlord Warrior out.